was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Green Bay Packers and the Jacksonville Jaguars. With my good friend Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we have arrived at another new season. Had a little more pep in my step this morning. I know you did as well. Here we go.
Yeah, when you went out for your 5-mile jog, you were flying. You did it in record time because you were psyched up about this game. Let's be frank about it. No more radio shows, no more podcasts, no more just predicting what's going to happen. Now we get to see it on the field.
10 at their own 24-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Flint, he'll fight his man, Laviska Shenault, and he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. So here we are, Charles, the dawn of a new season, and you start looking around at teams that you might think are Super Bowl worthy. I think the discussion begins and ends really with this crew right here, because they're putting together quite an assortment of talent on offense.
And I'm starting to wonder a little bit, partner. Is this team playing a little bit of possum right now? In other words, not trying to show everything they've got too early, because they let us watch a few practices and they look a little sloppy to me. I wonder if they're a team that feels like they've already arrived and they can just turn it on when the season begins, because, let's face it, it's an embarrassment of riches in terms of talent. So can they put it all together? Can the chemistry develop? And will they be ready to go in the season?
There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Jaguars. Laviska Shenault, 52 yards. And the Jags have taken the early lead. Excellent start there. First drive of the season, big-time success, putting it in the end zone.
And remember, that was done without any real map of how to do it. In other words, the deeper you get into the season, you got game film to work off of, tendencies to work off of. The first drive of the season, things can be entirely different than what you've seen in the past. It's a really good job of execution by them.
From the 6. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field. They'll be led out by a first-round pick in the 2020 draft out of Utah State. This is Jordan Love. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And the ball comes out. Love lost it. And the Jags grab it. Look at this. Middle of the field, a breakaway. And he brings this one back. A fumble return for a Jacksonville score. Jaguars. So this defense clicking early in the year. Week 1, the return for a touchdown.
The organization made a concerted effort in the offseason to improve this defense. I have to say they like the early returns.
13. Point after by Lambo, up and good. And the lead now stands at 13.
Josh Lambo to kick off for Jacksonville.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return. Taken in the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And that last possession, really a gut punch. You seemingly had it working. You were in the midst of a very strong drive, then suddenly the fumble, and you're watching the back of a defender's jersey as he brings it all the way in the other direction.
There's not much more I can add to that. I thought you summarized it perfectly, partner. You just got to regroup and start putting another drive together. That's all you can do.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Play action this time with Love. And the ball comes out. Love lost it. And did the Jaguars come up with it? They did.
The quarterback sacked.
I think they're going to have to make some decisions here. That's a second fumble here in the first quarter. And what I mean by that is, do you have the confidence to stay with him? Or are you going to have to make a change and maybe go to someone else?
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. So still 14 yards to go, second down. A first carry for Leonard Fournette. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Only a yard on the gain there, and that'll set up 3rd and 13.
18-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Flynn. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. And he'll get inside the 10, but he's short of the line he needed. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
The field goal is good.
So they recovered the fumble, but ultimately could not take advantage of the short field.
Definitely a lost opportunity right there. I mean, they were in prime position to put 6 on the board. Ended up settling for 3.
Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position.
36-yard line.
The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. Down to the 25.
Aaron Jones on the run for
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
5-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun, and they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. $16-0. That's the score after 1 on EA Sports.
Jaguars 16. Packers nothing.
Love looking to throw it. Touchdown, Packers.
Love's pass complete to number 17.
Davante Adams.
Touchdown.
There to make the grab. And the Packers get a score closer. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. From the gun, Flynn. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, 2nd down.
Incomplete.
And off his back foot, he'll heave this one deep. And that is incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
The 43-yard line.
Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. Touchdown, Jaguars. DJ Chark, 57 yards. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive, and it seemed like they had maybe given up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they end up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
Kick is good.
Extra point tacked on by Lambo. And that could be important, as that makes this a 16-point lead.
Josh Lambo to kick
And
off.
Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Takes it at the 7. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Darren Waller, the intended receiver. And now it's second down.
And 10.
Throwing again. Love. And his throw is incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver. And that'll make it third down.
It's third down. And
Love from the gun. Oh, he's got him in wide open, complete. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. That third down conversion good for 23.
First down.
47 is the mic.
Jordan Love ready on first down here. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
He was covered by C.J. Henderson.
To throw again. Love. And the ball comes out. Love lost it. And the Jags grab it. The 20. And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings this one all the way back down inside the 10-yard line.
Fumble on the
Brandon, that's the third time he's fumbled so far in this game, and you know, you can make excuses for each and every one of them, but the bottom line is he's got to take care of it better, and now that he's shown a propensity for fumbling it, just think about what the defenders are trying to do.
Yeah, well, guys hate one fumble, twos, oh my goodness, 3 or more. Wow.
Just doesn't make any sense, does it?
Second and goal from the 1. And they're going to get to him, a sack. Sacked back at the 9-yard line. Jarrett Davis. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. This is a 26-yard attempt. And Lambo will put this one through, and that will make this now a 19-point advantage.
Jaguars 26.
No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
Takes it at the 7. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive? A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown, but they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach would be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield and punch in the end zone without turning it over.
Complete to number 80.
Partner, he sold the go route really well. Thought he was going deep and curled it back inside for a nice completion.
DBs love when they pump the brakes, don't they?
Yeah, that's really a whole lot of fun. It's almost like you said, listen, if you're going to sell the go, just go. And let's see who's faster.
12 yards there and a first down.
Gain of 12. First down, Green Bay.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
The ball carrier.
10 more there and another first down.
By Emmanuel Mosley.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Now a man open down the middle of the field, and they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Throw left side complete. It's Weaver. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Jaguars' 11-yard line.
Working out of the gun. Love. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
3rd down and 2 yards.
Going back to Love. Jacksonville's pass defense holds serve. 4th down.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
So now the Packers turn things over to the special teams crew. They're on for the field goal try. And his kick is good. And that'll get the deficit back to 16.
Jaguars 26.
So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points. It will give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
21-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Throwing on 1st down. Flynn on the slant. This is Chark. He's got the lane, and there he goes. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. A big play there just before halftime. 75 yards. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Flush to his right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Laviska Shenault, the intended target, but it'll be 2nd and goal. That is caught at the 7-yard line.
Pass.
And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. A big play to start the drive got him in this position, but this defense has held firm since, and now it's 3rd and goal. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the 2nd half. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal, field goal, field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder. It puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down and 5 yards to go.
Love going to give this one to Jones. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
3rd down.
47
Operating from the gun. Love. Throw right side going to be caught by Waller. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
That was a nice throw out there to the flat, but they defended that pretty well. The hope is to go ahead and put it on him so he can turn and get upfield and gain additional yardage. There just wasn't anywhere to go on that play.
And this will be taken at the 13. And that's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Look at DJ Chark as he and the rest of the offense head back out. Seems like the measuring stick for a receiver for a great game is 100 yards. Well, he's well past that now.
And as we analyze how he's getting them, that's where it really becomes fun because, let's face it, they keep sending coverage at him, keep trying to put the pressure on, yet he finds ways downfield and finds openings. That's a really crafty receiver.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. From the gun, Flint. He's got Burton here. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down. Throwing again. Flint, that one complete. He finds Sharp.
The pass.
That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. 2nd down pass play got them 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. And that is incomplete. Jair Alexander that time able to knock that one away. Would have been right at about a 52-yard field goal try, but no, they are going to go for this thing on 4th down. And he's able to pick up the 1st down here before he goes down at the 26.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
That's another beautiful throw right there. Gets it to his man right in stride. And I think that throw kind of exemplifies what we've seen from this offense throughout this game. They've been in rhythm. They've been sharp. They've been on it. And they pick up another 1st down there.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Back to throw again. And he's got it. Touchdown. Oh, but there is a marker on the field. So now the question, who is this on?
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials
And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Jaguars.
On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
the timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route ordinarily is probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. And that PAT pushes the lead up to 23 now. So that drive goes a full 80 yards in 10 plays. And it culminates in a Jags touchdown.
Josh Lambo to kick off for Jacksonville.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Fielded in the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Lambo to add on the extra point. And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
Good. Makes the score Jaguars 40, Packers 18. Josh Lambo to kick off.
Now after the made field goal, back out Lambo to kick this one off. Taken in the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Packers offense set to go. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this fourth quarter. They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first. And his throw here's incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them... something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Check. 47's the mic.
To throw again. Love throwing middle, but it's incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 14 yards, good for a Packer first down. Darren Waller, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down.
Waller, incomplete. Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Throwing again, Love, and the ball comes out. Love lost it. Now the Packers going to burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Third and long for Love. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Davante Adams with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Packers make some inroads here on that deficit. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Operating from the gun. Love, and they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius, as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Jair Alexander that time able to knock that one away. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Looking for Chark again. This time he's got him. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So this will be a win for Jacksonville. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come. So for the Jags, that'll be a happy locker room as they start the season 1-0. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Houston Texans. Meanwhile, for Green Bay, they go down to defeat here in the opener.
We were all riding high after the win. Back in the locker room, I checked my phone and saw tons of rumors about players who wanted to be traded to our team. I figured it couldn't hurt to mention it to the assistant GM, and sure enough, when I brought it up, he was more than receptive.
Didn't your offense have a nickname that year? What was it?
One of our offensive linemen came up with Super Duper Dub Club, and it made us laugh so hard, we used it for the rest of the season.